Hey, what's going on everyone? Mano back at it inside of Destiny 1. It's August 22nd, 2017. We're going to go over all the best weapons for you to pick up this week inside of Destiny if you're just still hanging out and doing that thing. Really this week, the only thing that I'm really seeing over here at the Crucible Quartermaster, we've got a pretty nice party favor with perfect balance, rangefinder, rodeo. Taking E is pretty much worthless. MD reflex, steady hand IS, OEG. The palindrome this week is not great. It does have luck in the chamber, which is nice, but it doesn't have a really great range boost. Hammerforge is okay with lightweight, relentless tracker, Icarus, which is actually pretty nice. This is actually not a bad roll. Not as good just because it doesn't have reinforced or rifled barrel. True sight IS, fast draw IS, and quick draw IS. So you could probably pick that up and still get away with things. Other than that, the Anton's rule is pretty nice as well. We've got Steady Hand IS, Sure Shot IS, Quick Draw IS with Relentless Tracker, Crowd Control, Snapshot, Lightweight, and Rangefinder, the most important perk you can have on a sidearm. We're going to go check out the other vendors here in just a second. Okay, we're here checking out all the other vendors. We are going to start, of course, at the Vanguard Quartermaster this week. The Continental is not in a bad place. It has braced frame. Now, because of that, it adds quite a bit of stability. Along with crowd control, glass half full, you could probably get away with picking this one up and being in a good place. We've got MD reflex, quick draw IS, and OEG rifled scope. Next up, we have Parthian shot. Now, for Head Seeker, this is actually a pretty strong roll because, again, the impact is very, very high. And again, the impact is tied directly to the Head Seeker. It does have perfect balanced as well. A secret round with Take a Knee and Lightweight. Reflex, Sure Shot IS, and OEG. If you do like that archetype of Pulse, that would be a good thing for you to have. Angel's Advocate is, it's not bad. It's got Third Eye with explosive rounds, perfect balance, Outlaw with Who's Next. You could probably get away with picking these up, but Third Eye is a pretty worthless perk now, especially because you've got other things that can take care of that. MD Reflex, Range Lens, and OEG Rifled Scope. Going on down the line, of course, I'm going to skip the How Dare You. The X-Astrus is not great. The Teacup Tempest is also not great. It doesn't have any kind of range boost, so I'd say stay away from that this week. Going on down over here, really nothing else that I think would be great. The Bone Crusher is okay, but I've never been happy with its low magazine size. However, it does have Rangefinder, perfect balance this week with Quick Draw, Army of One, Guerrilla Fighter, Accurized Ballistics, Smart Drift Control, and Field Choke. So it's going to get a little bit more range, but again, its stability is going to be pretty low, even though it's got those two perks. Going on down over to Dead Orbit. And take a look down over here at what he's got. Really, the only weapons to look at over here are the Keystone, and the Keystone does have a, I actually would pick this up this week if you haven't picked this up. Hidden Hand is great with Outlaw, Hammer Forged, Explosive Rounds, and Full Auto. Explosive Rounds are always good, especially in PvE. Red Dot ORA 2, Focus Lens Flash, and OEG Rifle Scope. So pretty nice over there. In addition, just going on down the line, I don't really see anything that's too great. The Bitter Edge Sniper Rifle is very, very low impact, but it does have Hidden Hand, Triple Tap, and Quick Draw with Ambush Scope, which is going to be pretty nice if you haven't picked one of those up. It'll be nice just because it's very, very quick. You can hit those shots pretty quickly, and it's got some pretty good stability, which might make those triple tap shots a little bit easier. So food for thought over there. Going up to Future War Call, we'll of course take a look at the Wormwood. If you haven't picked up the 17,000 that we have had so far, you want to see if the Wormwood is even worthwhile picking up. We've got the Whale, which is actually in a pretty good spot. All right, perfect balance doesn't really do anything for me, but reactive reload is good, and explosive rounds actually buffs the ability for your gun to have a nice range. A lot of people say that explosive rounds messes with Outlaw, and it does on hand cannons. The Scout Rifle, it's not really a big deal, but with reactive reload and perfect balance, maybe you could get away with using it. Just try it out. Lightweight, we've got Steady Hand, Sure Shot, and Quick Draw. You could probably get away with picking that up if you're looking to bomb around in PvE experiences. The Waltz I always like to look at. I would say that it's an okay roll, but not great. Head Seeker is not going to be great because you don't have a lot of impact there, so you're not going to do a lot of damage. So I'm going to say skip that one this week. The Waiting actually looks pretty good again this week. We've got Rangefinder with perfect balance. So you've got a boost to range, you've got a boost to stability, you've got near max impact, performance bonus with increased enhanced battery, quick draw, Reflex, Red Dot, and OEG. This is actually a really, really nice roll on a fusion rifle. This pretty much doesn't have any negatives, other than the fact that, you know, it's a fusion rifle. In Destiny 2, man, the fusion rifle that we had in the beta was insane. Okay, the Wormwood this week. We've got, I would just pass it. I'm just going to cut, I could check it out, but honestly, you really don't need to pick that up. You probably have picked up a better one. We do have Cluster Bomb, Heavy Payload, Third Eye, Flared Magwell, and Quick Draw on the Warpath, along with Regressive Launch, Soft Launch, and Countermass. It's not bad. I always look to see if this got counter bombs because it does have a really nice blast radius, and you've got that Cluster Bomb piece. With Heavy Payload, you could do some nice work if you know what you're doing. All right, let's go on over to New Monarchy, and while we're running on over there, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the Tier 12 items for the week. Going on down the line, the ghosts that are at the Hunter Vanguard are all very strong, around 98 and 96%. The Warlock Vanguard has a 100% bond over there, plus a ghost over at the Warlock Vanguard. Also going on down the line, we have at the House of Judgment, we have two Hunter Cloaks. We've got Devil's Disguise as well as Kel's Cloak that are both going to be 100% rolls on Intellect and Discipline on both of them. So that is really nice. Other than that, pretty much skip that. Skip the other items this week. Going on down the line, still checking out stuff. Let's see. We really don't have anything else. Of course, I did talk in my weekly reset video about the Memory of Silumar being 107% this week. So if you haven't picked that up, go check that out. The Speaker, who's going to go get kidnapped, and we know that he's not going to be an enemy, at least not yet, has a Freeholder's Memory mark for the Titan over there. So if you haven't picked up one, that's a 100% roll over there for Intellect and Strength. And that'll pretty much do it for us for the armor. Of course, we're going to check out New Monarchy, and most of the New Monarchy weapons are not great. So we're going to basically just hit the ones that I think would be worthwhile in getting them. The Impeacher is one I always look at. I think that's actually a pretty good sidearm. A lot of people skip it. It has Hidden Hand, Hand Loaded, Zen Moment, Flared Magwell with Snapshot, Steady Hand IS, Sure Shot IS, and Quick Draw. That's actually okay. It's got a little boost to range. Hand load or Hidden Hand is going to be nice because it's going to be able to give you better target acquisition, especially on the fly. Then Snapshot, being able to pull that in really quickly, or even to be able to reload really quickly on a sidearm is really nice. Other than that, the Deposition I've looked at in the last couple of weeks because it's had some insane rolls. Now, I like this one a lot because it has Long View SLR-10 along with Quick Draw. High caliber rounds you're probably not going to use, but Life Support with Hidden Hand, these are great perks, and it's a little bit higher impact than the Dead Orbit Scout Rifle, or Sniper Rifle, excuse me. So that's actually viable again. The Deposition is actually pretty decent. If you're looking to go bomb around inside the Crucible or even in PvP. I always look at the First Citizen, but it doesn't look like anything is great over there this week. So that is all of the top tier, god tier weapons for the week, as well as weapons that you should pick up. So that when Gaul comes in, he can go blow up the tower and, you know, blow up all of our stuff. And, you know, you can have a bunch of stuff in there. And so you'll have more reasons to go kill Gaul, other than the fact that, you know, he killed the Speaker and all those other good things. So anyways, if you like something in this video, a positive rating is greatly appreciated. If you didn't like the video, you probably know where that button is too. But if you did like the video, make sure you stay subscribed to the channel. Stay up to date with the most Destiny 2 clickbait free news. We're going to be doing a ton of coverage over Destiny 2, especially as we get closer to launch. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Check out my Twitch live streams. We're going to be going and doing some raids this week. And so I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the eclipse if you were one of those people going out there. And I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.